As you guys can see here, these are her hearts. And the magnetic trend kind of like broke the internet for a little while. Let me see if I can pull this back up.
It's done.
Yeah, so you have to re-click onto the new one now. Perfect. Okay, let me just make sure we can see everything. One second, let me just quickly clean this because this looks like a hot mess. This is just from all the drops of like, what? Don't tell your husband I sprayed you, please. Oh my gosh, with alcohol. Gave you a damn heart attack. I am so sorry. I pressed too firm and it's like, trickle. And okay. Gosh, never a dull moment. Come to Raven's Nail Bar. Stay for the freaking... the alcohol squirts. That sounds horrifying. Oh, she just sprayed me with alcohol. Let me switch my damn gloves too. But honestly, this color on you, the diamond glitter, everything. Everything. And we haven't even put a top coat, which is going to make it even brighter. I have to just double check. This is why also I had it on here. If you zoom in too fast when you start the live, it zooms in like a million and then no one can see what you're doing. That's also why I have this here, not just to see the chat, but to make sure that like it's visible. I was so upset. I did this stream for a launch and I think I made one of the prettiest nails I've ever done and nobody could see it. And I was like, oh, great. So I was like, if this is going to be like one of the prettiest sets I've ever done, I want humans to be able to see it. Jeez. Thank you. We're doing the growing heart magnetic trend. So we're just working on my beautiful model. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Oh my gosh, that girl just had 251 people in her live. I can't even imagine the thousands of people if she has 251. That's just breathtaking. Like this has been one of my best streams I've ever done, and I just feel so happy that I got to share that with you. And how many times do you get to say like, hey, I had an audience that got to watch my nails get done? It's pretty cool. Like not a lot of people can say that, and it's immortalized. So if any of your friends are like, oh, your nails are pretty, you're like, you want to see it? I got a video. I got a whole video. And then once we're done and I do my final shots, I'm gonna actually make.
Share?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna make a special reel that's just your nails. So like once we finish, I'm gonna do a couple shots and then some videos. I'm gonna put it all together. And if you're okay, I'll tag you, and just say my beautiful model, and then tag your name. Because yeah, this has been one of the most fun I've had doing a set of nails. And again, I think it's really great because when you get to select something, it kind of like, it's a challenge almost. Like, so when you're doing something on a test nail, it can go perfectly. But when you have a real human under you and have all these other things, you can run into issues. So again, it's that like figuring out stuff. Ooh, let's shift you, they can't see you. So wait, let me just, yeah, pop there. Perfect. Aw, thank you so much. It's nice when you can do what you love. Now, you are going to be the cutest little bright heart you've ever saw, okay? It's a little too low. Look at them there. Ooh. So gross. It didn't want to turn on. Want to give me a heart attack?
Shaking.
I was like, oh. Like so excited. This is also the nerve damage, babe. That's what sucks. You see that tremor? So that's why I said I really love the gel, because when my nerve damage gets bad, yeah.
I thought you were nervous.
No, it's the nerves, like the nerve damage. That's what I used to hate, actually. I had a job where I'd have to count the safe, and the Brinks guy would come in. Oh, look at it, please, before you cure it. It's bright and cute. Pop it in, mama. So I would have to do the count, right? So we'd be counting thousands of dollars, and he's like, he stopped me, and he was like, sweetheart, he's like, take a breath. You seem very nervous. I'm like, no, it's my nerve damage in my arms. I can't control. Sometimes it does a tremor. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. Let's keep going. And then went through, and he was such a sweetheart, and I was very appreciative of it. But yeah, like when I say, like, it's so funny because people will see my work and they're just like, oh, there's couldn't possibly be anything wrong. And I'm like, I'm actually working with a few things, but it's nothing wrong. We just got to work around it. So we use these two colors from Madame Glam. If anybody's joining, you can use my code RAVEN40 for 40% off. The two colors we used were Crispy Leaves and Bedazzle. And these are both cat eyes. And we use this to create the trending magnetic heart nails. So I'm just going to give this a quick cleanse, and then we're going to do a top coat on both hands. And I'm just going to attack you with alcohol again. So see, I put two little holes in there so that I don't use too much product. But if the holes are in the wrong place, one squirts out that way, one squirts out that way. If you apply any pressure, it's so bad. Okay, so first I want to bring this up to the screen. Guys, these are the cutest little nails. And this glitter is out of this world. This is fantastic. Let me just get the no white polish. Right? You're like, gotta keep on and see all that shine.
Oh my god.
Isn't that fun?
I'm not gonna focus tomorrow.
No, you're literally just like, doo, 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 doo. And do you want to know what that means to me?
I'm in
A
trouble.
job well done. That to me is a winner chicken dinner.
I can tell.
No white top coat. Oh, and I might need this, so let me cleanse it. Heather, everyone watching. Oh, I adore you, Heather. Thank you so much. So we just came in to do the finishing touches on these nails. The other live was buffering, so we didn't want to give it a chance to shut down on us, so we just shut it down. We saw the writing on the wall and we fixed it before anything happened. Yeah, I'm screaming. I'm sorry. This is stunning on you. Like, absolutely. And we haven't even put top coat yet. That's when everything comes together. So, in regards to the top coat, I do want you to do the flip that we were doing, okay? Because it is a bit more viscous, and I don't want it to just spill along the sides. I want it to create that, like, really nice. Yes. So we're going to do 4, and then thumbs. So they'll be separate because, again, they're their own entities. Like, okay, well, we have some kind of random hair here. Rude. Where did you come from? Okay, well, I feel like that was your puppy, just saying. Because our puppy doesn't have hair like that. I was like, girl, I think that's yours.
Great.
Okay, perfect. And I'm so happy that little area is like completely fine. That got kissed, so. Because that one, there's always one pinky that's like, I'm going to be a little bit of trouble, but love me anyway. It's like, don't worry, we will love you. You see the shine on that? And that's the cat eye too. Like the moment that the light hits it, it really glows. And that's why I think like these glitters are so much better, especially when you have events and stuff. Because even if you did every nail like this, it wouldn't be obnoxious. Because it's so pretty. Like it's just that like really gentle. I'm going to go through the liner brush in just 1 second. Just going to quickly get the base on here. And look, we are going to be finished way before 8:30, and that means it's earlier than yesterday. Got to close it down. What time did we finish yesterday? Was it 9?
No, it was close to
9:30?
10.
Oh my god. Yeah, way too late. You're like, I know, because I needed to sleep.
Well,
I
imagine
could
we
feel
continue that. I think
No.
it hits 12 or something.
It would have hit 12. I'm glad we didn't, like, giving us that little. I think that's God working, man. Just like, no. Let's just. Had a terrible fuzz. I got it out, but let me clean this brush. That's why I live on these lint-free wipes, because you can directly like wipe your brush or product and not have anything like any kind of contamination. Whereas if you did that on a paper towel, the whole thing would be like fuzzed to mayhem.
Your wife calling me to bring my son downstairs.
Stop, because she wants to spend time with him.
Apparently there's a guest. I don't know. She also wants to know how much longer until you're done.
30 minutes. Not 30 minutes actually, but let's just say that to her. Because that will give me enough time to, I have to do her sugar scrub, wipe, and then a couple photos. We'll definitely be done before 8:30.
I left earlier to get deodorant. It's still sitting in my pocket.
Not still sitting in your pocket. Special guest. The only person I could think of is Taryn. Who else do we know that is around here? Special guest.
Somebody that wants to see Coco down.
Unless it's the gentleman that is seeing impaired. But he wouldn't ask for Kovu. I'm confused. I guess I'll find out.
Are you going for dinner?
We're gonna actually do it tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Just so that it would make it better. Oh, no. This was the most.
Don't worry.
No, honey, this was the most important.
Gym on, sir. I know. Getting up sucks.
I can't not be getting up sex. Oh, we got a little bit of product on you. So we don't want that to cure. I'm like, do I have some on my? There we go. Okay, so this is perfect. I am going to ask you to turn your hand over. Just saw a little fuzz on. The fuzzes are the like bane of my existence. It really drives me crazy. I was like, wait, oh, can we come a little closer? Yeah. I don't even realize that we're like getting closer to you until like I'm leaning over and then I'm like, wait a minute. I need you to come closer to me. Don't shy away, my dear. And you're like, bitch, I want to sleep. What you talking about? I'm so happy though because, again, as I was mentioning, like a lot of salons won't do this design. So the fact that you get to walk into your thing and be like, I got the nails I wanted. Not that anybody told me, oh no, we can't do this or we can't do that. No, we said yes. And now we're going to make it happen. Okay, so yes, gently, yep. We'll just do the... Okay, and then softly turn. Perfect, you can pop those in. Right? Let's not do anything. 28 people, hello everybody. So you guys made the last stream so special. We hit 10K. That is the most watched stream that we've ever had here on the channel. So I can't thank you guys enough. But it's got to be because these growing hearts. I know you guys are in love with the heart action. You can't lie to me. So just give it a second just to air dry. When you wipe with acetone, you have a chance of muddying the product and then it can begin to break down. So you just give a moment for that to air dry and then go right in. You'll have no problems. But because you can use it as a slip solution and a cleaner, you really shouldn't. There's like sometimes where you can mix in a little bit of the alcohol or acetone if you have a really thick product, but you have to kind of do that expertly because you can mess up you can really mess up your polish. This is another one that has like those rounded brushes that I love so much. But yeah, at least this is good. We're ready at the top coat part. Then I just have to do your little massage and get your sugar scrub in. And then take a few photos, and then you can run home to your partner and give him all of the scritches and love. And then, is he gonna feed you? Oh, he's not home yet? Aww. So you just got your little girl waiting.
Yeah. Well, she already ate. So.
Aww. You're a good mama. Aww, I love you, Heather. Don't make me cry. She's like, we stayed because we love you. I'm like, oh my gosh. Again, I'm going to cry for the second time. You guys already heard me cry earlier. But that's okay because we praise vulnerability on this channel. We like people to be open hearts. Life's too short for anything else. Heather is so sweet. She's actually been a nail sis since the beginning, like 4 years ago when I first started. And honestly, like I still had so much, like we all have to grow constantly, but I had so much to learn. But again, if I hadn't have did those live streams, hadn't have tried things that like freaked me out, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't even be able to. So I'm so appreciative of those moments where I failed, or when I drank freaking nail dust and ended up getting an allergic reaction, like all those stupid things that, you know, you're really scared for your stream, so you're just chit-chatting and trying to do your best and you don't realize you made a grave error by drinking something that's toxic. So I did quickly learn about all of the things, and that's why, like, if anything now, I feel like we have like friends and family around and it doesn't really feel like, oh my gosh, you're live, or you know what I mean? Like it just feels like we're sharing with our friends and family, which we are, because the nail community is so large.
You're a magician.
Oh, I'm so happy! Nail magician. I should change it from Raven's Nail Bar to Raven, the nail witch.
Nail witch.
We're doing witchcraft. Bubble, bubble, nail in trouble. If Ashley's not here or Raven is not here, we are in trouble. If you could turn like this. We'll just wait a couple seconds and then pop it in, and then we're going to be working on the thumbs. Hi, Sugar. So we have a new client in today. This is her very first time with me. Yep, you can put it in. And she actually has a very special event tomorrow. So we are doing we did the growing hearts for her. And this is all cat eye. So these are from Madame Glam. This is their bedazzled and crispy leaves. Okay, so if I could grab your thumb, honey, we'll do the top coat on your thumb. Perfect. And honestly, the thumbs are my favorite because it's the largest canvas, and it just, those hearts are everything.
Looks
stunning, right? Looks so pretty on you though, but this color, honey, like stellar. And I don't know if I had have looked around like what color I would have chose for you, but this one is like, I'm like, okay. I'm just, before I do my next design, I'm gonna be like, Rena, what you think I should do, boo-boo? Because you out here just looking at one video and like, that one. And it's like, it's so hard because sometimes the videos aren't like as true to the color as I would like. But also that kind of makes me feel good that I was able to make a video that you could look at and know like, oh, that's what I want, you know? So that's also
new
like a
color
huge,
for me.
yes. So this is actually what I call champagne. I call these champagne cat eyes. So there's, I won't tell you which company that I'm working with, but they're coming out with a really pretty champagne one. And that's why I said, if you come back, you might want this color because it's so pretty. But before you leave, I'll give you a sneak peek. Okay, so this is actually perfect. You can just pop that right in. So yeah, please, no, it's good. But please, yeah, do that first and then do 10 seconds and then put it in flat. So what I'm actually telling her to do is, oh, it's okay, I can press it too. So one thing that people don't realize is when you place your hand flat in the lamp like this side, all of the polish begins to flood. So even if it's not a huge amount, you'll actually have like an area there. So what's really good to do is you actually try to either place your finger in flat like this, and if you can't do that, then place it in like this, and then a 10-second flash cure, and then you can put your hand in like that, and you're perfect. If I could have your thumb, honey. Lorna came back in, and she's like, absolutely cool. Thank you, Nail Culture. And Sugar, you are so sweet. I adore you. Thank you, honey bun. Yes, this growing heart, the fact I can see 2 auras of a heart is so cool. And that's all done with a freaking paper clip. Like, we're creating hearts with paper clips, y'all. Like, that is nuts. I also have the video on my Instagram if anybody wants to see the step-by-step of how I originally bent the paper clip. That's actually pinned. Ooh, I see hair. 1 second. I just got it out, but I need to wipe. It's actually pinned on my Instagram, which is Raven's Nail Bar. And you can kind of see how I bent this paper clip to create these viral heart nails. Because yeah, as I was mentioning, I actually talked to a few women like working in salons, and they were just turning down customers. Like if customers came in for it, they were like, no, but we can do this, like kind of show like alternatives, which isn't a bad thing. But a lot of people, they didn't want to deal with what I was showing you, like the magnet moves. It moves. You have to replace it. Then you have to make sure you're in the right area. If you're not in the right area and you didn't magnetize it, it will disappear. So it's like if you don't have those, like that little bit of like, oh, so you're gonna get angry. And you're gonna want to throw that damn paper clip in the freaking ocean. But I remember like going through all this stuff to bend it. Nothing will be more fappy than that day of my life. So everything else is like, okay, whatever. We'll make it work. We just might take us a moment. So your thumbs actually have like the perfect natural curve to them. That's why I was talking about the C curve. So we actually don't have to turn it around because it's already naturally doing it. That's why I said just throw it in because it's perfect. You just got to just do that flash cure and then put it directly in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where I'm just going to ask you to do 2 more full cures. So if you could pop that in the lamp, 60 seconds, and then once that goes off, just 1 more, and we're perfect. The same with this. Once that goes off, 2 cycles, and then we're good. Then I'm going to do the massage and everything, the sugar scrub, the massage, and then we're going to come take some photos. Because we did it! We did. And then once we finish the photo shoot, I'm going to close down the house, and then me and Rena are going to have our little chit-chat. 60 humans! Okay, so basically it's the Rena show. You guys aren't coming for me, you're coming for Rena. Because you have such stunning phalanges, they're like, wait a minute, this girl is a model. That part, though. So these were the goodies that we used today, and this was all sponsored by Madam Glam. So a huge thank you to Madam Glam for sending out these goodies that we were able to slay my clients' nails. I will end up putting everything in the description box if anybody does want to grab anything, where you can just, excuse me, click a link and then you'll be good to go. So 1 more round for this one, because did you do 2? If you did 2, then you don't have to worry. And then just,
This is the first one.
This is the first one, so 1 more on that guy. We're just doing some curing. We're making sure it actually, we got some proper cures in the house. But honestly, honey, when you had first told me your vision, I literally grabbed all this because I was like, I have different sparkles, but none of them were the cat eye.
Love this one.
Right? This one?
No.
This one? Oh, this was one I selected for you. This was from the advent calendar. It's called Copper Radiance. But when I put this one on, the glitter flakes were too much that you couldn't see the heart. Because this is what I wanted to put on you.
It might be good on the accent.
Yes.
Next time.
Yes. So we'll keep a reminder of that one. And then this was another option. This was Prom Queen, but again, it had too much sparkles. I needed, oh my gosh, so sorry. I needed something that was called a velvet finish to make the heart because it needs like a super cat eye effect. If it doesn't have that, the heart won't be formed, it'll be light. And that's another issue. People were using products that did not help. Guys, look at the hearts. Like literally, boom, heart. Boom. And then look at that glitter. So this is also a cat eye. And honestly, Madame Glam is not playing. Like, they just come out with the most gorgeous. Oh, you have 68 people in here saying how gorgeous your little nails look. Thank you, beauty queens. So I'm just going to be 1 second. We can do the massage, like, with the lotion here. But I'm going to quickly just take my client to the other room where we have a sink. So I can do the sugar scrub. And what I'm actually using is from their, right? You deserve a little movement too. This is from their special line, which was all hand infusion, hand cream, sugar scrubs. And these are really good for when you finish your set or a client set. So we'll leave this here because we'll use this, but we'll quickly do the sugar scrub. I will be right back, folks. I'm so happy you're happy. Yeah? Okay, good. So we just turn first this way. Oh, boo, I'm so sorry. Free focus over here with everything. Right? Get infused with the golden retriever's love. That's not a bad thing in this world. Right? And then right? Apples so smart. And then like my magnetic too. It's like cat eye on cat eye. You already know because you live here. If you put the other, shh, you're gonna burn your flesh. Like, and then isn't that horrible? Right? It's like it's gonna scold you like forever and ever. Like, what is going on? Actually, though, with the heat, it was boiling. Like, it took me a second to get. I was like, this is hot. Like an ungodly heat. Like, what? So we just used the sugar scrub in the other room. And now I'm going to put some lotion on her, but then we're going to take some of that. It's so funny. You put it on to take it off, but I'm going to use a little lint-free wipe to take away any of the... It kind of takes away... Oh, thank you, guys. They all stayed. Thank you. All 60 humans were like, we did not come for all of this to leave. Okay, before I do that, let me just... Nobody likes a dirty workspace. I'm actually like so proud of this set. It looks so amazing on you. And I'm really happy like for the both of us. We never gave up, even if there was things that weren't exactly working. We just found a different way and it resulted in a really pretty set. So I am to the moon and back. Okay, so one thing I want to check before we do that, if there's any area. So this is I call it a little bit of an expert step. If there's ever something on the corner, that is what's most likely to start like peeling or lifting. And no matter how perfect you are at application, you can still have a teensy bit of product that goes on these sides. And then that's what creates that lift and then the product coming off. So if you just quickly take a second and just make sure, and you also have to watch what you're using. So if you use the wrong one, it can actually rip skin. And I learned that on myself and it was horrifying. So once I figured it out, I'm like, okay, so you have to use this grit and like, you know, you have to use this. And so all the little things I've also learned from trial and error on my own self. And I wear all of the products, so I know before I put it on anybody, durability, all of this stuff, so that I'm not experimenting on you. I already know, right? Because that's just something you don't want. Sorry for the movement, guys. Yeah, this is like your natural nails. They're shining. They're just glistening with all the happiness. And see, it's so crazy. I haven't even added any lotion, but because of that sugar scrub, it even adds like a hydration portion. And that's why I really like using it after we've messed around with all that alcohol and everything that's like really drying to your cuticles. Okay, so that's that part done. Now, it just feels so nice. This step is going to be twice, but this is just for the tiny dustins that we just created. Other one. Oops. Okay, now let me put this lotion. Now, you can talk to your partner about this. Because you type a lot, if he applies pressure, especially his sexy man hands, if he applies pressure and just wiggles down and then firmly goes, this will release a lot of tension inside of your hands from typing. Yes, you can sleep. So this is really important. So you can tell him just to literally go through here with you and then do the hand. So it's like you put your fingers through and then you place the pressure on the base here and work up. And this massage will really help you, even if it's like literally 5 minutes between both hands. This will help you because all that typing, it ends up creating like your tendons get very tight. So like this is one of the massages. I actually learned it in PSW school for our clients that had arthritis. And so I took that on and was like, well, I can use that in my nail world. Hello, hello. Hi, I need help with my nails. Yes, I'm not a fan of nail glue. It actually can cause a lot of like contact dermatitis and issues. I actually, if I'm gonna do tips, I like to apply base coat and cure with that base coat. That's one of the best steps. But if you follow me on Instagram, Raven's Nail Bar, and you just send me a DM, I can answer any questions that you have and just help you so that you're not maybe creating an allergy or learn from my mistakes and maybe, you know, me working with products that I shouldn't have. And every time you get your nails done, it comes free with a massage. No extra. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly remove some of that grease off your nail. And then we're going to go right into the picture in the video. So y'all, I'm going to actually, well, first I'll just quickly show you the nails before I back you all up. So if you could do tight fingers. Yes, perfect. Then bring you over here. Look at the manicure, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'm going to back these guys on up. Can actually unplug because we're not going to be long enough that it will cause it to die. So you guys are going to get to see all of the steps, which include the photo shoot. Let me move this out of the way. Okay, so we need this. And I previously asked my beautiful client if she was allergic to anything. Do not just grab like any lotions or stuff like that and putting them on anybody. Make sure they're not allergic to the ingredients. My best friend's actually allergic to shea. So if I put that on her, she'd break out. Yeah, so like you do have to make sure. Wait, you gotta put the ring on! You guys waited for it! You gotta put the ring on now! We get the moment I've been waiting for. Yeah, this is final shots, baby. We need all the good stuff. Okay, so I'll have you just tuck here and then tight your fingers like as tight as you can go. Yep, and then tight here, but up. Perfect. And actually, if you don't mind, I'm just going to remove this just for a second. Right? You're up. No, nothing can see. I made sure not anything on your body. I'll face that down so ain't nobody can see. Okay, so tight. Yeah, perfect. Tight. Just tip your finger up here. Yeah, perfect. Oh my God, honey. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold and go up and down. Wow. Trying to get a good angle here. Okay, and then up and down slowly. That is insane. I can't wait to show you the way it's coming forth. Oh. That's okay. So we can actually do one where you kind of separate and then up. Yeah. Perfect. The hoverboard effect. Okay, so this is giving me back to video. Let's turn on the light, because with cat eye, when you have indirect light, I'm going to show you the video in just a second. Oh my God, I can't get over how cute they are. Okay, perfect. So what I'll get you to do is that tight hand again. I'm totally going to rely on the photos with your sexy dress though, because nothing is going to compare to that when you're all dressed up and ready, like ready to go, mama. Okay, so tight fingers, then have you just, yep, perfect. And then a little bit up. Yep, oh yeah, perfect. There we go.
Can you move to them and then something?
Oh, I sure can. Thank you. We love a detailed, oriented queen. Just gonna move this so that we can use you as light too, guys. Everybody's in this. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think this is even better for the... This is unreal. The way that it glitters is crazy sauce. Okay, so I'm going to get you to hold like, in your hand and then close your little fingies. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you already know. You're ready. You're such a natural. You're like, oh, let me touch this. Yep, Okay, and then we'll just hover this. Yep. Oh my God, I can't take it. Tuck in. Perfect. I can't, honey. You are so beautiful, and these nails are just everything. So I'll just have you, yeah, go like this. We'll leave some of the goodies on the side here. Like, are you insane? Like, ah. Can't, and then could you wiggle them? Yes. Oh my gosh, perfect shot. Stop. Okay, so that's right. Oh yes, let's do have a thumb moment. Yes. Okay, now that you're a professional, we're gonna do that one more time. Look at that, but on like your, look at it growing.
Wait, is it like this you want?
Oh no. Now you're, if you could do the same thing with that, just so we could see it grow. So even if, yeah, like this, and then just slowly. Zoom in just so we don't get, we're getting my, the shadow. Okay, perfect. So if you could just softly, yes. Yep, and then just pump it up and then, yeah, down. That's perfect.
Fast?
Yep, and then you could do it a little faster. Perfect. Done! Perfect shot. We're good. So I'll just ask if you can take any shots for me. I would love that. And I'll quickly show you
Can
guys.
you just send it to me?
Oh, I can send you
Yeah.
the pictures we took for sure. Let me see if I can grab, just show you guys the one that we just did.
Oh shit.
You see that, guys? Right?
Yes, I'm
Absolutely
gonna post
beautiful.
it too, if it's okay with you.
Of course it is. So I was just trying to get some shots where like it looked really pretty. So I think we're more than good. I could be here for 17 more hours taking pictures because it's just so pretty. But we got a girl that has to go to sleep, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming into today's stream, and let's just get her. Look at these phalanges. So they're very, very happy. You can do your own dance. Oh yeah, look at her. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the magic. Look at this. Oh. 2 Raven originals. I need to just do a video like that. 1 second. We're gonna close this. Bye guys. I'm gonna take another video. Love you. Thank you for everybody that interacted. Sugar, Nails and Eclipse, Heather, Nono, and Mao. Thank you guys so much. We love everybody and thank you for joining.